Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sturge here, back on the RSFA series. I have 5 of the 5 builders and the laboratory ready to get going inside of today's video. And we're also going to be using a different attack strategy other than the sneaky goblins that we have been using for a while now on the series here. And the attack strategy we're going to be using for today's video is the Super Barch. If you head over to the Super Troop Boost barrack thing, we have a new troop in here that we can boost up to the Super Troop level, which is the archers up to the Super Troop level here. It is 25,000 again for all of these, and we have a potion, a Super Troop potion that we can use on here. They will be using to get one of these up to the Super Troop level. So we'll actually do that right now. We're going to get the Barbarians, 25,000 Dark Layers to get that there, and we're going to be using the Super Troop potion on the Super Archers, getting them up. And now you have to actually train the army here on the base. I have the army already selected in the quick train. All we gotta do is click train a couple times, and now they are training. So we have to come back here in 23 minutes. We're just gonna use a training potion, and we'll see how long it takes. About 10 minutes. So we'll come back and I'll show you the entire army once the basically the entire army is fully trained. And we're back and we have the army ready to go for our first attack. We are using a clan castle with a bunch of super wizards and invisibility spells so we can take out the core of the bases that we are going to be attacking. And I don't have a full army camp. I think the camp levels that I have right now is level 8, which I think is Tunnel 10 or Tunnel 11 level, so they're pretty bad at the moment. I want to start to upgrade those eventually here, but they are level 8 at the moment, so we don't have a full army like we would if we were actually Tunnel 14. I will have a link to this in the description if you want to use it, but it won't be the full army. It'll be 240 out of the 300 if you are a Tunnel 14. And you may have noticed that we have balloons in here which are level 1. Well, just a test for the Seeking Air Mines, just for the clan castle, so we can make our way into the core of the base. But let's head on to that first attack, and I'll come back once we find a decent base to attack. And we found a decent base here, Tunnel 13, with around 600,000 of each. Tunnel is on the outside, so we could honestly just use like the Royal Champ or the Warden over there, and we could honestly go from the right side over here. We have a Scatter Shot on the left, and the only real issue is the Inferno Towers and the Eagle inside the core of the base. So we're going to start off here is look for the Air Sweepers. We have, can actually find any. They're actually both on the left side. So we're just going to drop 2 of these balloons, test for those Seeking Air Mines, and then we'll drop the blimp over here. Those balloons will just instantly go down, but we'll hopefully get the blimp down here, dropping the invisibility spell, and keeping these guys up a little bit longer here. And we actually did take out a bunch of this loot using these wizards. We only have 2 of those spells, and we didn't actually really take out that much because of that tornado trap activating there. We'll see if there is a clan castle, which there isn't, which is pretty good. Drop a couple barbarians on the right side to take out those buildings, and we're just basically just drop a bunch of these guys heading into the base with the heroes heading in on the right side, dropping an archer over here. I've never actually used these super archers until today, so let's see how well we do with these here. We have a heal spell we're going to drop here, and we're going to use the Warn ability once the Eagle shoots again, and we're going to use it right now. And we use a raid spell. We're going to freeze the Inferno Tower over here, dropping a poison and another freeze on the Eagle over here. We're not going to be able to get the Town Hall because we have basically everything in the core. The heroes will go down. We don't have the Royal Champ's ability at all. And we get that second star. We still have a bunch of archers over here on the right side taking down these Sturges. They have a huge amount of range over here, and we're just basically just dropping the rest of the troops. We're going to get that much elixir on this base. We still have around 300,000 on here. But our main point, or main goal for today is to get to 15 million gold on the base, and I think 10 million elixir, but we still got a decent amount of gold from that because we are needing to get the elixir storages up. That's why we need all this gold. Let's head on to another attack and get more loot using the Super Barch. And we got another right here, Tunnel 14 with around 750,000 of each. We go from the very bottom here and attacking the Eagle compartment here. We're going to start off obviously with the 2 little level 1 balloons, and that basically did nothing. So we're just going to drop the rage spell eventually here with the 2 I think all the wizards just died. There's a couple of them left. We'll drop that there, and they are all going to die after this invisibility spell wears out. They still get a bunch of the bottom part, but they didn't take down the eagle that I wanted them to take out here. We still have a bunch of loot. I'm not sure we really want to go from here. We'll drop a wizard at the very bottom to take down those two buildings. And we're just going to go from the top or the left side of the base here, I guess. We'll drop a couple of those guys, dropping the Barbarian King, Queen, and the Warden here. Going to drop the rest of the Barbarians, dropping the rest of the Archers, regular Archers, and we'll drop the Road Champ at the very left side here. We're going to use the Warden ability. Yep, the Warden ability heading through with a heal, a rage, and we're going to freeze the hero or the queen and those defenses in there. Another freeze there. Probably going to use the king's ability here. We're going to have to. Yep, he is going to get melted by those Inferno towers there. We have the 50% here, so we at least got the 2-star against this Town Hall 14 here. Royal Champ will go down. Queen's ability used will take down the Inferno tower. Yep, there we go. So just probably just end the raid off here. We have a couple of archers left that will take down a little bit more loot towards the top, getting a bunch more gold, around 500,000 gold away from getting the 15 million we need to upgrade what we need to get for the upgrades today. And that Dark Elixir drill will go down. And I think we're just going to end off the raid here at the 61% 1-star on this Tunnel 14. Not too bad there. Let's head on to another attack, and then we'll head on to some upgrades. It's basically looking pretty good here. We have a Tunnel 12 with 500,000 of each. We're going to go from the very bottom of the base. We have an air super pointed towards, both of them are actually pointed towards the top here. So we're going to drop the balloons with the blimp here, and we'll actually just basically take down the town hall. Hopefully there really isn't anything in the core to actually take down these guys, so we'll just drop that there, and we'll drop another invisibility spell here. There really isn't anything around there, and those wizards just died from the explosion. Should have dropped them around these two buildings here. The eagle, the opposite side of the eagle, to take down the town hall, but we still took down the town hall. We can probably get a 3-star on this base here. I don't think there is any clan castle troops. I didn't really check, or just drop the rest of these barbarians towards the bottom here, and the heroes, and then the archers basically heading into the base here. We'll drop the archers on these corner boulder huts, and we'll jump them in towards the top here. Once these guys take down the bottom part of this base, we have a race spell and a heal we can drop with the Warden ability at some point. We have basically all of the massive damage buildings or damage defenses down on the base here, as it is a dead base, so we should get this easy 3-star on this Town Hall 12 here, freezing the queen. And we still have the Warden ability we're going to use now for the Royal Champ to stay up a little bit longer here, using the last freeze on that Wizard Tower, as the Barbarians are getting close to getting in range up there. This will be an easy 3-star for the third attack of the day. I think we have time to do one more attack, and then we'll do some upgrades around the base, getting some extra loot, just because we have a ton of upgrades on this rushed base. So we'll head on to one more attack, and then we'll do some upgrades around the base. And the final raid of the day here on this Town Hall 14. Gonna go from the very bottom of the base here and attack with the Barbarians and the Archers towards the bottom here. But we're gonna try to take out the Town Hall, as it is upgrading, so it doesn't really matter if we actually go from the Town Hall side with the Clan Castle, but we're gonna do it anyways, dropping the balloons here. We actually got a Seeking Air Mine there, which is pretty good. We'll get the rage spell going, and we'll drop that with an invisibility spell. This should head up towards the Town Hall eventually here. There really isn't anything attacking the wizards here, and they should go over and take down the Town Hall, and they will. Very, very good. We'll head down towards the bottom here, and we're actually going to drop a jump spell because there really isn't a point in saving it for the rest of the attack here. We're going to drop all this stuff, dropping the heal for the Barbarians to get full health once again. Going to drop a poison for these heroes in the core. Going to use the Warden ability, as there is a giant bomb over there. And we have a scatter shot on the left side of the base, which might be a bit of a problem later on. We have a couple of Expos and an Inferno Tower over there. Going to use the free spells on the Inferno Tower once the get in range, and they do. There we go. We'll use the King's ability here over on the left side with the rest of the troops, dropping them there. Last free spell to keep these archers up a little bit longer. We should hopefully get most of this loot and hopefully get the 3-star here as well. I also forgot to mention we have the pet house which finished. So we have the lassie running around. It's paired up with the queen at the moment, but once we get the other ones, I'll switch them around again. We got all the loot on the base, which is pretty good. We're going to just use the queen's ability and head out and do a little bit of upgrades around the base here, as we have around 16 million gold on the base here, which is pretty good. And we have all 5 builders and the lab available to upgrade. So we're going to actually head over to the progress base here, and we'll start off by getting something going inside of the lab. We have a ton of upgrades left, and we're going to upgrade the rate spell up to level 5 because I actually enjoy using this attack strategy a lot. It's something different than just spamming in a bunch of the goblins to get a bunch of loot. So I'm going to continue using this attack strategy, so I want to upgrade the spells that I am using. So we're going to get the rate spell up to level 5, 3 mana elixir, and a 5-day time. We'll get this going here up to level 5. Very, very good. We have a book of spells that we can use, but I think we're just going to let the rate spell just last the 5 days there. We have some resource potions that we can use, so in about 3 days, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 3 days, the red spell will be done, and we'll get something else going inside of there. We'll head over to the elixir collectors here, which is probably the main point of these upgrades here, is to get all or most of these elixir storages up to the next level. We still have 2 of them to go to level 14, and then we'll start to get these other storages maxed out on the base here. We'll get these first 2 up to level 14, 4.5 million gold in a 9-day time, getting both of these up to the max level here, which is very good. We still have around 7 million gold on the base, and we'll get 1 more elixir storage up to the max level. The first one up to max level, 6 million gold in a 12-day time. So these are pretty long upgrades, but we'll get that going down there. We're going to actually use a couple of builder potions we got from the trader the last few days here, as the 9th class anniversary brought a few days of the trader, so we got some cool magic items there. We have 2 builders left on the base, and I'm pretty sure we're just going to spend the rest of it on the heroes here, and we're going to spend it on these 2, I guess, getting them up to level 20 here. We still have a bunch of elixir, but we'll just spend it on the lab once it gets available once again. So getting the hero, the queen, up to level 19, 38,000 dark elixir in a 2-day time, getting that going down there. And the king going up to level 19, 33,000 dark elixir and a 2-day time there. Both of those 2 days, so those will finish, and could honestly get them up to level 20 here as well. So we get a bunch of loot from the Super Barch that we used today. Pretty good attack strategy. Going to continue to use it for a little bit longer until I find something else, and I want to get probably the dragons or the electro dragons up to a decent level so we can start using those as well, and maybe even getting some other super troops unlocked on the base, like the super giant or the inferno dragon. That'd be pretty cool to use. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did want to see some more Rush based content or any Clash of Clans related content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.